Welcome to PBC Sports. I'm your host, Haley Holbdy. We have a lot of updates on September sporting events, and thank you for tuning in. Now, follow me for a journey through Shark sports. The LIU cross-country teams have been busy this fall, competing in 3 events so far. They kicked off their season at Stony Brook University, where the men's team placed 4th in a competitive 6K race. Aiden Hayagan led the Sharks to a solid 16th place finish, clocking in at 20 minutes and 9 seconds, followed closely by Robbie Levi in 18th place. The women's team had a strong showing as well, with Hazen Golzami finishing 12th in the 4K race at 14 minutes and 51 seconds. Fast forward to the LIU Fall Fest, where Golzami shined yet again, winning the women's 5K in an impressive time of 18 minutes and 44 seconds, leading the team to a 2nd place finish. The men's team also secured 2nd place, driven by freshman Robbie Levi's 5th place finish. Most recently, the teams competed at Connecticut Central State on September 21st, where the men placed 9th and the women took 10th. Looking ahead, both squads will head into the Bronx for the IC4A Championship on October 12th. Stay tuned for more quick updates as the season progresses. Field hockey has competed quite a few times already, with a record of 2-4. They've recently fallen just short to Georgetown, losing 3-2 in the 4th quarter. Just before that, however, the girls competed against Bellarmine, where they pulled out a 3-0 victory. It was quite the day for senior Eva Valentini, as she scored 2 of 3 goals, thanks to the assists from 5th-year Kennedy Wainwright and Melina Silvani. The Sharks came back with another goal in the 2nd, thanks to Jasmine Roselfen, with assists from Melina Silvani yet again and Georgia Dundon. The defense shown by the Sharks was also stellar, in which they only let 1 shot on their own goal. Now, let's talk football. The Sharks opened their season away at UAlbany in a nail-biting game, pushing the Great Danes all the way to the end of the 4th quarter. They did end up just short, however, losing 27-21. But that was not to fear as they headed into one of their most exciting games of the season. The boys in blue and gold traveled all the way to Texas to face TCU. And although things didn't pan out quite their way, the boys did put up a strong fight under the Big Dog Lights, all in preparation for their home opener, you guessed it, homecoming. The boys faced Rhode Island on September 21st, where early in the game, it looked like it was going to be a Sharks W and it was going to be a great day at LIU Post. Unfortunately, Rhode Island did find an extra gear in the 4th quarter and just surpassed the Sharks, resulting in a 28-21 loss. But now it's all water under the bridge, right? And the boys are feeling locked in and ready to go back for their first conference match against the Dukes of Duquesne. 3-3-3 makes the record for the LIU men's soccer. With wins against Stony Brook, UAlbany, and Fairfield, the boys are about halfway through their season and headed into their next match on September 29th against Chicago State. They head into this game after a very close loss to Marist. Goals from Jesper Mickelson and Nicholas Thanhofer would help the Sharks put up a fight. And although Sadhu, Dalio, and others had solid performances on offense, it would eventually lead to their demise as they came up just short 3-2. Now, let's bring it over to the ladies' sides of things, over on the soccer field, or should I say the football field. As the ladies are 2-5-1, they also prepare for their next match on the 29th against Lemoyne. With a big win over Central Connecticut State a few days ago in their conference play home opener, the ladies have begun to find their groove as Stephanie Schubert made her 3rd goal of the season in the 2nd half. And following her 14 minutes later, Grace Henning scored off an assist from Izzy Stein to bring the Sharks to 2 goals. From here on out, all of their contests will be streamed on NEC Front Row. And you'll want to tune in for all the action, because I know I will be. When you talk women's volleyball here at LIU, you have to talk about Bria Plante, as she was just named NEC Defensive Player of the Week. And it doesn't end there for the girls. They are ace, block, and kill warriors. In their most recent match against Iona, the Sharks pulled out a 3-0 dub, recording 44 kills, 41 assists, 6 aces, 9 blocks, and just about dominating every other stat you can think of. Amirin Almez was named the Jack Volleyball Kaiser All-Tournament Classic Team. And with a team high of 14 kills, she was nearly flawless on returning opposing serves. And if it couldn't get any better, senior Jordan McDonald followed suit with 13 kills, and both players having a successful attack percentage over 400. If it doesn't get you excited for LIU sports, I don't know what will. These Sharks will be traveling to Binghamton on September 29th and will be in the hunt for their next win. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Water polo is not an area that I'm particularly well versed in. But having done a lot of research for this segment, let me tell you, I found a new passion. LIU men's water polo has been keeping us on our toes with the current 5-6 record of the season. As one of the longer seasons on LIU's campus, we have much action to look forward to. The boys head into a bit of an Ivy League series as they face Princeton on September 28th, followed by Harvard, Brown, and MIT. With their most recent win at the Bucknell Invitational, going 2 of 3, I would be quite scared to hop into the water with these Sharks. No pun intended. Anyways, after a 17-13 finish and 200 career goals from Joseph Jordan Mizuno, the Sharks are now in the hunt more than ever. Newcomer Jack French and Mizuno were unstoppable, each contributing 5 goals and combining for 8 steals. Now, it's time to jump into the important stuff. Applications are now open for a new athlete position here on campus. Do you know how to ice skate? Do you think you'd make a great Finley? Well, gee whiz, I have the opportunity of a lifetime for you. Applications for Finley on Ice are now open and available to all of you. So, get excited. And with that, I want to thank you for tuning in and watching PBC Sports. I'm Haley Holbdy, and enjoy the rest of your night.